everyone out there in YouTube world. This is Coco Ladybug. Hey, how y'all doing? So first of all, this camera is whack, but I hope you guys stick with me. This will be fun. So I have been inspired by one of my coworkers to do, I guess, my current foundation routine. So I have hyperpigmentation. Luckily, with this lighting and this camera, you can't really tell. But I'm gonna get up close on to it. You can kind of see it. Can you see it there? Kinda. Yes. No. There it is. Look at that. Hideous. So for the longest, I thought I had adult acne. I'm only 25, but you feel like after you're out of your teens that you shouldn't have acne anymore. But anyway, so now I just get the monthly crap, and if I sleep on my hands, which I like to sleep on my side, I start to get bumps here, right, in here. And what do? Boop, gotta pop them. Just got to. And they leave marks, right? So gotta cover that up. So ladies, first and foremost, you always want to start with a nice cleansed and moisturized face. Yes, I cleansed. I haven't put on moisturizer today. I didn't go to work today. I'm damn real slack. That's why I look so thuggish. Oh, look at me. Cute, right? Cute. But anyway, you always want to start with a nice cleansed and moisturized face. Yes, I do encourage using foundation primer. I am pretty much combination skin, therefore I don't really like primer, or I haven't found a primer that I like. So what I have started doing is using BB cream. Well, I've used BB cream before, but I've recently found a BB cream that I'm kind of like in love with, and it's by Kiss. Let's see, which one do I have? I have the medium dark one. I wear Bare Minerals foundation, and I am golden dark, so medium dark fits. I feel like this gives you pretty much medium coverage, and it says it's perfect for sensitive and acne prone skin. Ding 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 ding. I have slept in this, and I don't feel like I got any bumps like right after sleeping in it, so that's good. And so I basically use this to conceal. Does an awesome job, and then all I have to do is go back on top of that BB cream with my foundation, and I don't want it to fall out. But if you look at that, that is not a lot of foundation, and I like full coverage, so I may have to put a little bit more in here, but that's that. And I'm telling you guys what I'm using, because once I start doing my face, I want to just kind of do it. Once I have my foundation to the point that I like it, I like to put on luminizer. Now let me tell you, before I really started honing in my skills, I didn't wear blush. My cheeks are naturally darker than the rest of my face. I was born like that, so I felt like I really didn't have a need to put on blush. Didn't use bronzer and didn't use luminizer. Now my face doesn't look right without the luminizer. I can go without blush. I can go without blush, but usually I put it on. Even if I want like that kind of natural look, I still do put on a little bit of blush. So again, once I get my foundation like I want it, I put on luminizer. And this is the Ready to Go palette from Bare Minerals. And this is the luminizer that I use. I can't use that foundation, even though it looks like I have. I've tried it. It's kind of beat up. I'm trying to use this bronzer. Doesn't really do much for me. I've tried to use it to contour with. Not dark enough. But gotta have the luminizer. Gotta have the luminizer. And then I'll go back and blend out that luminizer because it is really gold and really shiny. So if you don't blend it out, you're going to look cray cray. And then I set my foundation. So let's get going. So these are handy Bookie brushes. And they kind of look like stippling brushes for liquid foundation. So guess what I do? I use one as a stippling brush for my BB cream and one for my loose mineral foundation. And if you know anything about brushes, you know that Kabuki brushes give you nice full coverage. So I've kind of set this brush aside as my liquid brush. Sometimes I tap some of it on my face, sometimes I'll just tap some of it on the brush, which that's what I did just now. Now I'm just going to kind of pop it onto the areas where I want to conceal. And if you're wondering what I'm looking at, I am looking at a mirror. It's just off camera. And I'm trying to lightly fan it out so that I still get most of that coverage, but it's also blended. That is the biggest key to makeup. You do not have to be perfect, but you have to blend. You can't just go bloop and think it's gonna look good. You have got to blend. Some spots in there. So let's see how well I did. Kind of move slowly so you guys can see. I'm gonna put on just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Not much. But of course I'm giving myself nice coverage with the BB cream. That way I use less foundation. And I really like to conceal my chin area because that's where I get those monthly breakouts. And what I like about this BB cream is that the first time I put it on and then put my foundation on top, I noticed that my nose did not get shiny. Like, I could see a little bit of oil, but all I had to do was blot it. Now if I don't use this BB cream, talking about slick, honey, that is not cute. Never want to look slick and oily. Now, nice and dewy, perfect. Slick, oily, not cute. So now that we have that nice coverage, I'm gonna go back with my dry handy Bookie brush. And if you know anything about Bare Minerals, swirl, tap, buff, dip it around, dip it around, dip it in and swirl it around. Don't that sound provocative? Tap off all that excess, and then you start buffing on your outside edge, and you can use it around your eyes, and you just keep swirling around and around and around. Ooh, ooh. But you didn't know I could sing too, but you didn't know that. Ooh. Alright. Probably should have taken a before and after pic. But it's okay. You guys will see it. Alright. Now we just keep buffing, cause the more you buff it, the better it looks. Do 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 do. And I didn't even use it all. See? There's still powder in there swirling around. Can't you tell the difference? I can tell the difference, even with this crappy camera. I know you want it. Anyway, so the next thing I would do is my luminizer, which you could basically call a highlighter. You know how some companies have to be all fancy with it. My luminizer. And I have an angled face brush. Isn't it cute? I got a little baby angled face brush. And I just tap it. And I don't even swipe. And then I go on that cheekbone and around the eye. Cheekbone and around the eye. Right? Ooh, you can start to see the glow, can't you? You can see the glow. Center of my forehead. I look right down my nose. Center of my chin. Look at that. Now, as you can see, this is why you need to blend, because I look like a warrior princess. Right? I know. So I'm going to get a little bit more powder. Not much. Just so I can blend. And this is just everyday foundation routine. Sometimes I do like the contour. But I guess I highlight every day. Contouring on special occasions when I want that look like a fish. Okay, but see, now that it's blended, you can still see where the light is hitting my face, but I don't look, tribal-ish. Alright. And last but not leastly, I'm gonna put on a little bit of blush. And I'm gonna use the NYX blush. Can't talk. This is cinnamon. Isn't it so cute? Let me open it and put it up closer so you can actually see it. And like this lighting is doing it no justice. But I really like it. And of course I did not bring a blush brush, but I have an alternative. I'm back. Did you miss me? Alright. So I kind of use my blush to contour with. So getting on that cheekbone. And it should look like I'm swiping really fast. I really like to blend it. Because this color is really light, I kind of really use it as a hint. Not even blush. And I'm gonna look at my other mirror, make sure I am cute. I'll probably use a little bit for blush. Like I said, this color is light. Some people like to go smile, apple, swoosh. And then, according to what I saw the other day on YouTube, ooh, look at that definition. That if you're working on older skin, you don't want to do the apples because this is cute when you smile, but then it goes womp, and then the cheeks look like they on your neck. So be careful if you feel like you have older skin. And then, now that I have my blush on, I need to set my foundation. I love setting my foundation with the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. Love it! If I can't get my hands on this, I have used e.l.f. Makes me feel kind of sticky. I have used Urban Decay's D-Slick. Doesn't really do anything for me, I don't think. I don't know. Might be in my head. Who knows? And if I can't get my hands on any of those, water. And the reason why I do that, I feel like when you use a setting spray, especially with a powder or a loose mineral, which is what I use, it takes away that kind of chalky edge and makes your foundation really look like your skin. So, setting spray, a couple and I'm good to go. Now, if you know anything about Bare Minerals, again, they do make Mineral Veil, which is a setting mineral veil. There's not another word for it, is there? Without saying powder. But I do like it. I like the look that it gives you. But a lot of times I do my setting spray and I dry my face really fast and I'm out the door. I can get away hours without having to put on Mineral Veil. And once those hours are up, I blot and then I put on Mineral Veil. So, but yeah. So that's how I do my foundation. I hope you liked it. Um, so generally, I would do my eyes first if I can, and then do my foundation. And I'm so out of order or backwards when it comes to makeup because the very last thing I do is fill in my eyebrows. Which, if you know anything about makeup, that should be the very first thing I do because your eyebrows shape your face. So maybe my next video I'll be about eyebrows. Who knows? Come back and see me. Toodles.